Hello everyone. Today we are discussing John Doe Orders, which are also known as Ashok Kumar Orders. It is one of the new form of the injunctions. These orders were recently in use when Delhi court restrained journalists from publishing alleged defamatory content on Adani Enterprise Limited. The name of Joe Doe's order originated in UK during the reign of King Edward III. Under these orders, injunction is sought against the person whose identity is not known at the time of issuance of orders. These orders are issued to protect the infringement of intellectual property rights. These are ex parte orders and also the descendant of Anton Pillar orders. These are known as Ashok Kumar orders in India. John Doe orders are legal shield against the unknown, therefore are also known as anonymous injunction in intellectual property law. John Doe are known for injunction against the male, and Jane Doe orders are known for injunction against the female. One important aspect about these orders is to know why these are called John Doe, Jane Doe, or Ashok Kumar orders. Occasion: the unknown anonymous person is given the name as John Doe, Jane Doe, or Ashok Kumar. John Doe orders are exception to the general rule. We state that injunction can only be passed against a defendant whose identity is known. Further, these are preemptive remedy available to the plaintiff to protect from the infringement of his IP rights. John Doe orders are also known as Ashok Kumar orders in Indian legal system. Though there are no specific section which pertains to John Doe orders, however, using the plenary power of the court, certain sections of the CPC and Specific Relief Act can be used to pass John Doe orders. There are three main sections or enactments which are being used for passing John Doe orders. First one is Order 39, Rule 1 and 2 of the CPC. Second, Section 151 of the CPC. Third, Specific Relief Act. Now we look at the history of John Doe orders in India. John Doe orders or Ashok Kumar orders was first passed by Delhi High Court in a case named Taj Television Limited versus Ranjan Mandal. Here, John Doe order was passed against unidentified defendant to prevent unauthorized broadcast of 2002 Football World Cup matches. There are certain conditions that need to be met prior to issuance of John Doe orders. There should be full disclosure by the plaintiff before the court of the existence of his right and previous or anticipated infringement of that right. Further, plaintiff must demonstrate that he has a prima facie case having bona fide claim. The last condition is that there should be actual or potential damage which would have caused irreparable loss to the plaintiff in the absence of John Doe orders. There are certain restrictions that has been put in place for issuance of John Doe orders. First, injunction must necessarily be specific in character and cannot be indeterminate, which means that the defendant should know the act which is prohibited by the said injunction. Second, public notice can be served before the grant of John Doe orders by the court in order to be considered as effective service of notice on the defendant and also provide them the opportunity to approach the court against the said injunction within the stipulated time. Only interim John Doe order can be passed, and no permanent injunction can be issued against John Doe. There is strategic importance of John Doe orders in the world of litigation, as it prevents action before the harms escalates. It is quite useful in digital age where people are anonymous behind the addresses. This is ISPs or website to reveal their identities. In India, John Doe orders have been effectively and successfully used in preventing infringement of copyrights of movies. This series would be continued further to explain important aspects of injunction. This would be helpful to all the individuals, including professional in legal fields. Do continue to watch our series and share your feedback by way of comment. If found helpful, please like and share as much as possible and subscribe.